I was taking classes on basic maths, right? So, due to some technical glitch, my dear, I couldn't complete my target. So, this is a session again for basic maths. In morning time, my kids, I completed. That is what, my dear, trigonometry, right? So, in this class remaining year, I have to complete algebra, like coordinate geometry, calculus. So, stay tuned. Be proactive, not active, beta. Okay, so this is beta. I was actually writing here the questions based on this formulas, beta. That this is I can say very important formulas for cost. I can say trigonometry, beta. So next topic is what, my kids? Okay, come, beta. So next topic here, I can say I'm going to start. That is what, my dear? Few part of basic trigonometry, beta, which I wanted to do. That is what, my kids? That is what, my kids? Convert convert radian radian to convert radian to degree. What is the concept, bit, right, kids, which I'm going to tell you? Okay, students, 1 radian, which is equals to beta 180 by pi degree, right? So kids, now beta, I'm going to give you few examples so that you can easily understand, my kid. 1 radian is equals to 180 pi degree. Let us suppose I'm calling you pi radian. So tell me, what is the value pi radian in degree? So have a look. So listen, kids. This is pi radian. One radian I said here 180 by pi degree. So you can write, kids. 1 radian is equals to 180 by pi degree. Pi beta. Happy birthday. So you can say pi radian, which is equals to 1 by 80 degree. So kids, this is answer for the questions. My dear, have a look next example. Let us suppose you are calling 5 pi by 2 radian convert into degree. Convert into degree, right? So how will you do, beta? Have a look, my dear. Right, this is what, beta, in solutions. First, you write questions here. 5 by 2 pi radian. My dear, 1 radian, you can use beta formula, which already I given to you. 5 by 2 beta. This is pi, and 1 radian, my kids. 180 by pi. So ultimately, my dear, you will get answer in degree. Pi beta. Happy birthday. 2 beta, what you can see, 90 to the 80 here. So this is what, 9 5 the 4 5 45. So 450 degree, which is equals to what, 5 pi by 2. Right, kids? Okay. Next student. Few questions I'm giving you, beta, for your self practice here. Example, but it's your homework. Beta, first one. What is the questions here? Convert kids degree to radian, right? So this is the first one. 3 pi by 2 radian. Students, 4 pi by 3 radian. Third student, 5 pi by 9 radian. Fourth one, 6 pi by 2 radian. Fifth, 9 by 3 pi radian. This is more than enough, students, to remember the formula. You can learn. Now, student, this is the next one. Convert degree to radian. Convert degree to radian, right? Okay, so first here, I'll give you the formula. 1 degree pi by 180. 1 degree, which is equals to pi by 180 radian, right? So, student, here I'm going to give you a few numerical so that you can understand easily, so that you can revise the formula many times, will help you to remember formula easily. Now, students, here I'm calling 120 degree. This is convert into radian. So, how students have looks of the solution kits? This is 120 and 1 degree here, as I said, pi by 180. So we can write pi by 180. Kids, you will get answer in radian. So this is cancel beta. 6 2s are 12 and 6 3s are 18. So what you can say, students, 120 degree is equals to 2 pi by 3 radian. My kids, another example here. This is what? 180 degree. Beta, same convert into radian. So have a look kids solution of the questions. This is what, my dear? 180. 1 degree, as I said, kids. Pi by 180. Answer here you will get in radian. This is happy birthday. So we can write, student, as an answer finally. 180 degree is equals to pi radian. 180 degree is equals to, my dear, pi radian, right? So these are the things here. Now, students, I'm giving you a few homework here based on this, because this is column for homework. So keep in your mind that homework based on this only here. Okay. What is the question, students? Convert degree to radian. First one here. This is what, kids? 360 degree. Second one. 720 degree. 720 degree beta. next here 150 degree. Every question convert into radian only, right beta? Okay, now kids, 90 degree, and fifth one, that is 120 degree. 120 degree already I gave here. So you can take 270 degree. You can take 270 degree, right? So this is a question beta which you can keep in your mind. Yes, you can do. Now this is student since morning to till now what I taught you only. This is a part of trigonometry. Now kids, I'm going to start that is what algebra, right? So beta in algebra, what we will learn. Yes, kids, it's a basic mathematics classes beta. Okay, so this is algebra, right? So, in algebra, what do you think? There are many things, but we'll not learn much. We'll go your basic points. So, first, beta, I wanted to discuss that is what my kids quadratic quadratic equation. This is what my kids quadratic equation, right? So, beta, anywhere here, kids, anywhere, if you are getting, but I express it, no, there is a standard equation for quadratic, my dear. A x square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Student, anywhere if you are getting this kind of expression, so we can say this is the expression belongs to quadratic equation where a is what coefficient of x square, b is what coefficient of b, and c is what constant. C can be anything. But we can say there is a conditions here which you must keep in your mind. There is some condition beta which you must keep in your mind. That is what students I can say. Uh, we'll go through that. How can you find x? So for formula beta for x here, you can apply x is equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. X is equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a, right? So here but I know it's a x square. You will get x is equals to minus 2. You will get there are two roots of x, right? So keep in mind. Now beta just I'm giving you a very basic formula. Any equations, find x, find roots of the equations. This is 3x square plus 5x plus 3, which is equal to 0. Find roots of equation. Find roots of equation, right? So have a look, student, for solution, right? If you want it, try beta, then you can pause the screen. You can try kids. 3x square plus 5x plus 3 is equals to 0. You can solve this question by factorization also, but I'll never prefer here. Always I'll go through the formula, right? So here first right here, you can equate this equation from standard equation here, ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So you can write beta from given equations here. A is equals to 3, B is equals to 5, C is equals to 3. Formula beta, I'm using here directly. X is equals to minus B plus minus B square minus 4AC upon beta G 2A minus V. You can say this is minus 5 plus minus B square. 5 is 25. 4AC here. 4AC is the 4 3 is 12 3 is 36. So you know beta this will not exist here. Root will not exist. So for that case, I'll change this sign convention. This is the minus. This is the minus. So you can say C is equals to minus 3. So now you can say minus minus plus 3 3 is 9 for the 36 plus 36 upon here 2 3 is 6. So this is x value, but you know, you will get beta there are two value of x kids. So you can write x is equals to minus 5 plus how much here? 6 plus 5 11, 3 plus 2 5 6 61 upon beta is 6 comma here you will get x is equals to minus 5 minus 61 upon 6. So this is your answer, students. Right. Now beta we'll use here sometime this one. Next beta basically we'll use more time here. That is what my kids can say beta series, mathematical series. Right. So what is a mathematical series, kids? Mathematical series. This is what kids mathematical series. Beta, I can say we have a three kinds of series beta. Right. I can say arithmetic progression, geometric progression, right, and harmonic here. So harmonic related to be. First beta will use arithmetic progression. Means I'm explaining arithmetic progression. First beta I'll explain a arithmetic expression. Arithmetic progression you can write. Progression. In short here you can say Andhra Pradesh. In short you can say this is what? Andhra Pradesh, not here. It's a arithmetic progression. So what is identification? Right? How can we identify given terms belongs to like arithmetic progression? Very simple, beta. You can say this is A, next this is A plus D, next students A plus 2D and so on here. A plus n minus 1 into D. You can say this is beta general format here. General format of arithmetic progression. Nice. Now we can write what is D, student? D is common difference. D is what? Common difference, right? Okay. So here we can there are two formulas, right? To find nth terms, n terms, and what implies this is nth term, which is equals to beta A plus n minus 1 into D. A plus n minus 1 into D, right? Then beta, they can also tell you find sum of n terms. Beta, this is the first formula for AP series. Next student, sum of n terms. sum of n terms. So we can say this is what Sn. Sn is equals to beta n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Right. Sometime beta also you can use your in different format of Sn. Let it be here. This is a formula. Hablook beta I can see numerical based on this here. Will help you more. Okay. Let us suppose students, I'm calling A is equals to 5, right? Uh, how can I tell? Okay, I'm giving it a series of a pair. This is 5, 7, 9, and beta so on. 5, 7, 9, 11, like that, right? So, here I'm telling bacha, find second term of series. Find second term of series. So here an I said formula here. Where is? This is an. So here first you can write a2. What is formula? Tell me formula is what? A plus n minus 1 into d. What is a? A is the first term here. So this is what? 5 plus n is what? Mentioned already. Second term. So this is 2 minus 1. And d is a common difference. So how can we find a common difference beta? Okay, d is equals to, this is first term, this is second term. Second term minus first term. So 7 minus 5, which is equals to 2. You can write it 2 here. So 2 minus 1, 2 here. So what is your answer? This is what? 7. This is what? 7. Okay, so by this way, beta, I can just answer the questions here. Next student, I can say that is what kids? GP series, right? This is geometric progression. What kids? Geometric progression. This is what? GP. Hello, Subhang. How are you? I'm very happy to see my dear. Subhang beta, I'm very happy to see you. How was your class, Subhang? Nowadays going on? Which chapters you are doing, Subhang? Subhang beta, which chapters you are doing nowadays? Oh, I'm fine, sir. What to? My dear, I'm perfectly fine, kids. Kids, I'm perfectly fine. Work, power, inertia, and gravitation. Okay. If you wanted help with us, Shubhang, in any topic, just you can simply comment in comment box anywhere. Uh, Mention your location, Shubhang. I'll make a video on that particular topic. Shubhang, beta, I'll do 110%. If you wanted help beta from my side, you can write anywhere. I'm Shubhang of your old students from your, I can say, previous organization. I wanted help, sir, on this topic, but definitely I'll help you. Okay, Shubhang beta, then here, just answer me quickly fast. Shubhang beta, now I'm going to teach here. This is the geometric progression. So what is the geometric progression, kids? Tell me first. If the quantities increases or decreases by constant common factor, if the quantities increases or decreases by constant common factor, they are said to be in geometric progression. So what is the general format of geometric progression? General format of geometric progression. Okay, tell me. Shubham, tell it up quickly fast. Shubham beta, this is A, This is AR square. Sorry, A, then AR, then kids, AR square, then ARQ, and go on here up to R. Right. So here R is what? R is called common ratio. R is called kids common ratio. Correct, correct. Very good, Swang. Correct, beta. Perfect here. Very good. So now, how can we find Swang common ratio? Can you tell me? Common ratio is what? It is ratio of second term upon student first term, second term upon first term here. This is the first term, this is second terms. So beta, we remember. Very good. Good, Sumang. I'll now, yeah, I'm feeling very much active here because of your reply. Yes. So now student, there is formula here. I can say first beta formula you can apply for nth term for student nth term. Tell me beta formula beta, Shubhang. Formula of nth terms. What is formula of n terms here? This is a into r to the power n minus 1. N is equals to a into r to the power. Perfect. Good. Good, beta. Good here. A into r to the power n minus 1. Okay. Sum of first n terms of a geometric series. Sum of first n terms for a geometric series. Okay. What is the formula, students? If a common ratio, beta ji, Sn, you can write here, sum of n terms. Sn is equals to, do you know formula beta, Shubhang? A into r to the power n minus 1 upon beta g, r minus 1. You can say for this condition, r greater than 1, first condition here. Second beta, Sn, you can write a into 1 minus r to the power n upon beta g, 1 minus r for r less than 1. Third, kids, a sum of infinite terms. Sum of S infinite here. What is formula, bacha? Oh, correct. Formula. What is sum of infinite terms here? A upon 1 minus R. What beta ji? A upon 1 minus R. Formula of, you can say bacha, sum of infinite terms. You can say beta ji, sum of infinite terms. Okay. You can take any example here based on this. Let us suppose I'm calling you, this is 1, then 2, then 4, up to what? You can say infinity terms. So find sum of infinity terms. Find sum of infinity terms. Find sum of infinity terms. But if you want it so long, then beta pause the screen and solve it. Then you can watch my solution. Now kids, I'm solving here. Now kids, I'm solving. Right? Okay. So this is what I'll use here. First, I'll find R. R is a common ratio. Second by first. So this is what? 2 by 1, which is equals to 2 only. Now, beta, I'm going to use formula here, sum of infinite terms, which is equals to A upon 1 minus R. So this is what, beta G? Sum of infinite A is what? 1 minus 2. Yeah, we are getting negative. How much? This is what you can say minus 1. This is what you can say minus 1. So sum of infinite terms beta, just be keep in your mind. If r is less than 1, beta, there are two conditions also here. This formula you can apply if r less than 1. Beta, there is one more formula beta for sum of infinite GP terms. A upon 1, sorry, A upon r minus 1. So here we can apply our A upon r minus 1. So this is 2, this is 1. So answer will be get plus only. Answer you will get that is what? Plus 1 only beta. Okay, kids. So this is all about, I can say beta, your algebra. So keep in your mind, this is a not a basic, a very tough terms. You can do beta very easily here. You can do very easily, bacha. Right. Okay. Now students, I'm going to start geometry. Coordinate geometry, you can say. Now kids, I'm going to start coordinate geometry. Okay. So that is again here one more good topic. Just I'm adjusting here the things more visible for you. So now this is what my kids coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry. Okay, come. So kids, I can say for coordinate geometry here, what is terms? You know, here we learn about, I can say basically the things, how can we apply this all means geometry in physics. That is a point that I'll discuss. So first, students, you must remember what my kids distance formula. Distance formula between 2 points. Beta, this is the first points in coordinate geometry. Distance formula between 2 points. So how students? Let us suppose I'm considering here xy plane. This is x, this is y. There is a point beta. Let us say this is point A, another point here. Okay, so point B. Both point has a coordinate. Coordinate nothing here. It's just meaning giving idea, address of that particular point. So you can say this is what x1 comma y1. V beta z you can say x2 comma y2. So let us suppose this distance here AB. How can I find distance AB? It's very easy, my kids. This is x2 minus x1 whole square. X2 minus x1 whole square plus by2 minus by1 whole square. Uh, correct. Correct, beta. X2 minus x1 whole square plus by2 minus by1 whole square. Okay, distance formula beta. Just be keep your mind here. Right. After that, beta, I can say there are many points, but I'll discuss later. Major here, in coordinate geometry, I have to discuss graph as graph kits highly important here. Highly important. This is first bit. I'm giving you concept on straight line. What my kids? Concept on straight line. Concept on straight line. Right. So here beta, you can say if you anywhere, if you are looking your mathematical equation in this format, like y is equals to mx plus c, then beta you can say you're given mathematical, which you have a mathematical equation. What is the nature of that particular equation? Belongs to straight line. Belongs to straight line. Here, bacha, I can write here the points x and y. X and y are the coordinates. And y are the coordinates. First points. Next, beta, m is what representing here? M is representing slope. M is what representing slope. Kids, a slope beta, maybe your slope is positive and maybe your slope is negative. Beta, slope is positive. Slope is positive. If beta, your angle theta less than 90 degree, or you can say acute. If your angle beta acute here, so your slope is what? Positive. If students, your theta greater than 90 degree, obtuse. For that conditions, you can say your slope is negative. Your slope will be negative. This is a point beta, which you can keep in your mind. And C is what beta? Intercept. C is what beta? Intercept here. Intercept of the line on y-axis. Intercept on the line on y-axis. C is what beta? Intercept. C is what? Intercept. C is what beta? Intercept, right? Just keep in mind intercept of the line on the y-axis. But here, students, I'll take how can draw the graph. Come, bacha. I'll explain that with the help of example here so that you can understand more. My kids, just be confirming y-intercept. C is y-intercept. You write beta. C is what? Slope of y-intercept. Okay. Now, kids, questions. Draw graph. Draw graph of equation. Draw graph of equations. That is what beta? Y is equals to 3x plus 3. Simple, very simple. Y is equals to what, my kids? 3x plus 3. And we wanted to draw graph of this given equations. So beta, if you wanted try, then you can try. You can pause the screen, you can try beta as I'm solving these questions. Then how can we do? Listen. Have a look of solution kits. That is, first you need to write y is equals to 3x plus 3. Y is equals to 3x plus 3. But I know before plotting graph here, you must know what is your graph is cutting at what point. We must find point. So students, for point, beta, first here, I wanted to find, you can say by coordinate. So, beta, on y-axis here, I hope all of you remember, otherwise I'm reminding here. This is x and this is y. Beta, on x-axis, we have x coordinate, y will be 0. On y-axis, we have a x coordinate 0, we have a y only. So, beta, if you are finding y here, so you can say, for point y, you can beta, let us say equations number 1. X, you can put 0 in equation number 1. So simply you can say y is equals to 3 for point x. For point x. But on x-axis, y is 0, bacha. So you can write y is equals to 0 in equation 1. So you can put beta 0 over here. So 0 is equals to 3x plus 3. You can say x is equals to minus 1. X is equals to minus 1. So finally, beta, you have a point here, x comma y. What is x? X is minus 1 and y is what? 3. You can tell in which quadrant this point will lie. Beta, be remember here. This thing I forgot. Beta, in first quadrant, both means x and y positive. This is x, this is y. But in second quadrant here, x is negative, y is positive. Third quadrant, beta g, both are negative. And fourth quadrant here, x is positive and y is what? Negative. Okay, now tell me, in which quadrant this is lying? Second quadrant here. So simply beta, just you can find the points. You can easily make graph here. Because here you can say, sir, slope is positive, intercept also positive. You can tell beta, these all points. So finally you can say this is your graph. So graph will cut over here, which is minus 1, comma 0, and this is 0, comma 3, and this is what? Intercept. This is what? Intercept. This is what? Intercept. So this is the way to make a graph, right? Slope is 3, by intercept is 3. Perfect, beta. Very good. Very good, bacha. I'm very happy to see bacha ji. Okay, next questions here. But I'm giving you here. This is homework. I'll not do these questions over here. This example I'm giving you bacha homework here. You can do at home. So this is the first one. You can draw the questions at home here. Minus 3x plus 3. Draw the graph. Simple. Next student, y is equals to 3x minus 3. Third one, y is equals to minus 3x minus 3. Okay, and one more here. I can say fourth one, y is equals to 3x only. This is your beta, I can say homework here. You can do at home. I'll talk later in the classroom. If I'll solve these all questions here, I can say session will be very much long. So it's literally not possible to do over here. You can do at your home. If you're getting any confused, any points not much clear for you, any questions not able to do, then simply write in comment section, or you can ask in live session of next class. Right. So this is student what I have done. I can say concept on straight line. Now, beta, just basic point here which we must keep in your mind. Concept on parabola. Concept on parabola. Okay, Subhang, beta, very active here. Okay, student, concept on parabola. So what is concept, Chaji? Simple here. You know, y is equals to x square. This will also gives us idea about parabola. Or you can say x is equals to y square. Both of the equations telling about parabola. But now question is very interesting. Sir, which side I have to open the graph? Which side I have to open the graph? So let me tell you. I just saw a trick. So Bang Beta, can you tell me your answer of these questions? Y is equals to 4x square. The simple say, what is the directions where parabola will open the mouth? What is the directions? Positive x-axis, positive y-axis, and all. What is the directions where parabola will open the mouth? Simply say left, right, upper, downward. Graph pani bharta hai parabola. Right side for what? Right side for x-axis, right side for y-axis. That is an interesting point. That is an interesting point. That is an interesting point, beta. You said right side, but right side for what? Right side for x-axis or right side for y-axis? Right side x-axis. Okay. Subhang, your answer is wrong. I taught you, beta. Subhang, I taught you, beta, trick for the questions. I taught you, Subhang, beta, trick for the question. Subhang, I taught you, beta, trick for the question here. Right. What is a trick? What is a trick? Beta, we have a 2 degree, na? We have a two variables, x and y. Tell me, which one has a less degree? We have a two variable x and y. Which one has a less degree? X or y? Which one has a less degree, Shubham? X or y? We have a two variable na yaar. We have a two variables, x and y. So tell me, maybe Shubham not available. Okay, but a very simple here. Kids, we want to draw graph of these equations. You know x and y has a less degree with respect to x. We are pretty sure graph will be parabola, but mouth will open towards y-axis. You will get these all short trick at physics point only. You will not get another place because here physics point only working for improvement of kids. So we remember. So we have what here? X and y, we have a less degree on y-axis. So very simple here. You can open the mouth of parabola towards y-axis. Right. Next student. Because x is already I said. Already I said here. Y square is equals to 4ax. Anyone from just tell me what is the nature of graph? Y square is equals to 4x. Y square is equals to 4x. Again here, you can say x has a less degree. You can say x has a less degree here. So graph of mouth will open towards x-axis. Very easy trick here. Very easy trick, beta ji. So just keep in your mind these all points. Okay. Next students, you can say like that. Beta ji, y square is equals to minus 4x. Draw the nature of graph. X here. So you can say this is parabola will open the mouth negative x-axis. Next student, x square is equals to minus 4ay. So graph will open towards y-axis. Graph will open towards y-axis. So this is the condition here. Just you can draw the graph. Few points beta which I wanted to tell you, that is concept on rectangular hyperbola. Concept on rectangular hyperbola. Right. Okay. Anywhere students, if you are getting variable of two product is equals to constant. Anywhere kids. Beta, if you are getting anywhere variable of two product is equals to constants. So what is the nature of graph? That is what beta? A rectangular hyperbola. This is what my kids? Rectangular hyperbola. Anywhere here. If you are getting beta the nature of graph is what? Product of two variable is constants. Then you can say nature of graph is what? A rectangular hyperbola. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. Next students, concept on ellipse. This is what? X square upon A square plus Y square upon B square is equals to 1. So now beta, you can just draw the ellipse here. Kids, this is the ellipse. This is the ellipse. Don't forget here to just mention few basic points. Beta, this length from here to here, this is origin. Kids, this is the origin. From here to here, you can write A. Beta, this length from here to here, you can write B. So here is what beta G? Semi major axis. A is what, my kids? Semi major axis. And B is what? Semi minor axis. B is what, my dear? Semi minor axis. Right. Yes, one last paragraph. That is what, my kids? Concept on circle. Concept on student circle. Very simple, students. X square plus y square is equals to r square. X square plus y square is equals to r square. These equations will give you idea about circle. So this is what, kids? Circle, where r is what? Radius. Where r is what? Radius. So this is the point here which you can keep in your mind about conic section beta finish. It's your conic section finished here. Right. Now what I'm going to start, that is what, students. Okay, I forgot here one things which I wanted to add over here. Series formula. Right. Series formula, and I can say binomial expansion here. I didn't. So I wanted to do here only, right, beta? Because I forgot here. I wanted to give these all formula there only. But no, bacha, this is here very, very important. Students, very, very important. Okay. So this is students. I can see the formula here. It's a series 1 plus 2 plus 3 dot 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 n terms. How can we add up these all? So students, for these conditions, simply you can write, if we have this kind of series, so we can replace to this kind of series n into n plus 1 by 2. Second beta, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, dot dot dot, n square. Then how can you replace it? So this is n of n plus 1 2n plus 1 by 6. Third, kids, this is 1 cube, 2 cube. It's a square only beta, square only beta. 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube into beta is n cube here. So this is n into n plus 1 by 2 entire whole square. It is super important, kids. My dear, it's a super important dear. So you must keep in your mind. You must keep in your mind, students. It's very much important dear. It's very much important dear. So don't forget any kids. Before going to write any examinations, you must remember, right? There is I can say beta binomial theorem here. Also you can add up binomial theorem. Just I'm giving those things here which you can keep in your mind. I'll use further. Binomial theorem. 1 plus x to the power n 1 plus nx. Beta first formula. I'm not giving entire binomial theorem. I'm not teaching entire binomial theorem. No, not at all. Beta just I'm giving you idea which we will use here as a formula. Next students, 1 minus x to the power n. This is 1 minus nx. This is 1 minus nx. Okay, third kids. 1 plus x to the power minus n. This is again here 1 minus nx. There are many series, but I'm not continuing here. These all things. There is no sense to remember these all points. Remember these all points. Right. Okay. Now, students, I'm going to start here calculus. That is a major part of basics mathematics. Right. Two things we have forward here. I can say just telling about logarithmic function. This is what kids logarithmic function, right? Okay. So here, bacha, for logarithmic function, no, there is a point which you can keep in your mind for logarithmic function. Not much, I can say point is very tough. Simple, which I know we have few formulas here, which you can keep referring. What is these all things? Even done in mathematics in detail. Physics, nothing. Bacha, logarithmic function here. You know, beta, if any function has a log has a base 10 beta, so you can say log of 10x. First point. Second point beta, I can say ln. This is what? ln. ln what implies? Base year. ln x. Just a basic idea beta I'm giving you. Next students, there is a few formulas which I'll use here further. You can say log of m plus n. This is what? Log of m plus log of n. Second year. Log m into n here. Let it be this formula. Log m into n. What beta z? Log m plus log n. First formula, yes. This is second one. First formula, second one. Log of m upon n bacha. Log of m minus log of n. The third one is superb important. Log of m to the power n. Yes, beta, very much important beta ji. This is n times log of n. This is n times log of m. Okay, let's be remember here. Last students, exponential function. This is exponential function. Any functions to the power x, you can say y is equals to e to the power x. You need to draw graph. Draw graph. Simple bacha ji. Simple beta. What is this? Students, flight takeoff. Graph of e to the power plus x. Next student, y is equals to e to the power minus x. Flight landing. Simple here. Flight takeoff e to the power plus x. Flight landing e to the power minus x. We remember here. I will enjoy forever. I will enjoy forever. Right. So now I can say a small basic point of physics is finished. Main vital physics remaining here. I can say basic mathematics. That is what my kids. I can say students calculus. That is what my kids. I can say calculus. So we remember calculus is divided in two parts, kids. Calculus is divided in two parts. What is first one here? First one is differentiation. First one is what, my kids? Differentiation. And second is what, my kids? Integration. First one is differentiation. And second is what? Integration. Okay. So come to the point, everyone. Students, calculus. Okay. Calculus. But this is divided in two parts here and very, very important for physics kids. First one is differentiation. And second is what? Integration. Right. First, student, I'll discuss differentiation. First, student, I'll discuss differentiation. I'm not going here. I can say in very much detail about the things. Just to the point here. Differentiation. Orbital, sometime you can call derivative. Or sometime you can call this is what? Derivative. Right? Beta, both are even same things here. Basically, beta, what is the things here which you can say? But a little point I'll tell here. Geometric significance of dy by dx. I'll not go in much detail, but little point I'll tell. Geometric significance. Geometrical significance. Geometrical significance of dy by dx. Sir, what is this? That is very simple, my dear. You know, beta, change in value of by a dependent variable according to the change in the value of x is independent variable. S real beta, correct here. Again, I'm repeating. This is what change in value of by a dependent variable according to the change in value of x is independent variable. By totally depends on x. So y is what? Dependent variable and x is what? Independent variable. Right. So we can better just write it once here with me, everyone. d by dx is actually the rate measure the rate measure the rate measure which measure the rate measure which measure the change in the value change in the value of y or dependent variable or dependent variable according to according to The change in the according to the change in the value of x and independent variable and independent variable. Okay, beta, how the things here? I'll make graph and I'll tell you. Let us suppose, students, we can make a graph that is x. This is y. This is x and this is what? Y. Any random graph you can take here. Any curves you can take. Right. Students, if you will draw tangent on this curve, so this tangent is what? You can see there is a point. This is point P has a coordinate x comma y. So this theta is what? You can say basically tan theta. So what is this tan theta? You can write tan theta which is equals to d by dx, and it's nothing here. It's a basically slope of the curve. This is what, my dear? It's a basically slope of the curve. This is what, my kids? It's basically slope of the curve, right? Okay, fine. After that, students will go through this procedure. Start differentiation logically. These all things just keep in your mind, beta. Will help you maximum time here to solve the numerical. So now, students, I can say next one. What is, student, next? What is the actual formula of differentiation? Formula of differentiation. Right. First bit of formula. This is d x to the power n upon dx, which is equals to n into x to the power n minus 1. Yes, my dear, this is a formula here, which you can keep in your mind. Now, students, I'm going to apply this formula here. First here, this is summation and subtraction. Summation and subtraction of differentiation of differentiation. Okay, but this is the first example, my kids. This is what difference. Let us suppose they will mention here y is equals to x square. Find d by y dx. Find d by y dx. Simple here. So how can we do solutions? But first you need to write, my dear, d by y dx. Right. Here you can write here. What is y? Y is x square. So d of x square upon dx. Formula beta? N. N is here 2 beta g. Just be remember. Here is n and here is what? 2 beta g. Right. So we can say n is 2. So 2 into x to the power 2 minus 1. which is equals to 2x, which is equals to 2x. Next, students. Yes, beta. Y is equals to x square plus 2. Questions remain same, kids. Find dy by dx. Find dy by dx. Right. So here, students, if you understood here, then you can pause the screen. You can try, then you can see. Otherwise, what's my solutions? Now, students, I can say for solution, this is by dx. And what is by here? X square plus 2 by dx. Beta, open the bracket here. So you can say differentiation of x square by dx plus differentiation of 2 by dx. X square again, beta, you can apply the formula here. X to the power n, so 2 into x to the power n minus 1. So this is what? 2x plus 0. Beta, differentiation of any constant terms, differentiation of any constant terms is always 0. Differentiation of any constant terms is always 0, right? So this is what ultimately you can say, kids. Differentiation of x square plus 2, which is nothing but it's a 2x only, which is nothing but it's a 2x only, right? So just keep in your mind, beta. Okay, next year. Do everyone quickly here. Students, x square minus 5x plus 5. Find d by dx. Do, student. Find d by dx. Okay. So this is what, my dear. Again here, solution. What you will write, kids? This is d by dx first. What is by beta? You can feed over there. X squared minus 5x plus 5 upon students dx. Open the bracket. Differentiation of x squared by dx. 5 students, you can keep it out. Differentiation of d of x upon dx plus differentiation of 5 upon dx. But just now I said, student, differentiation of any constant terms is equals to 0, right? Remaining part, beta, I'll do. You can apply students formula here, n into x to the power n minus 1. So this is 2 x to the power 2 minus 1 minus 5, kids, x to the power 1 here. So 1 minus 1 plus 0. So this is what, students? 2x minus 5x to the power 0. Students, it's a concept here which you can keep in your mind. Any number of power, any number of power is 0 is equal to is equal to 1 is equal to 1 is equal to 1. Beta, keep in your mind here. So this is what x to the power 0 beta 1 only. So finally you can write here dy by dx is equals to 2x minus 5. You can write kids, this is what 2x minus 5. This is what my dear 2x minus 5. Okay, now kids, I'm going to take another example here. This is what my dear y is equals to x square plus 1 by x square. What my kids? Y is equals to x square plus 1 by x square. My kids, questions remain same. Find dy by dx. Find d by dx. Right. So have look everyone of the solution. First, you need to write kids d by dx. Right. Then y is what mentions? Students, you need to substitute. This is x squared plus 1 by x square upon dx. The differentiation of x squared upon dx plus student differentiation of 1 upon x square upon dx. Beta, these terms are a little apply manipulation. Students, 1 upon x square, I can write x to the power minus 2. So beta, I'll apply here these things over here, right? So this term beta, I'll write as it is, kids. Differentiation of x squared upon dx. Differentiation of x squared upon kids dx plus differentiation of x to the power minus 2 upon dx, right? So x square beta, you can apply the formula n into x to the power n minus 1, which is equals to 2x. Now students, minus will come out here. So minus 2 into x to the power, difference and power decrement, minus 2 minus 1. So this is what student minus 3. So this is answer students for this question, sir, which is y is equals to x square plus 1 by x square. Y is equals to x square plus 1 by x square, right? Next student, just move ahead here for the new questions. So this is what I taught you for addition and subtraction of differentiation. Now students, I'm going to start next concept, that is what product rule. This is what kids, product rule. This is what kids, product rule. Okay, beta, what in I can say in previous section kids we have done, there is only one variable There is only one variable in given equation, or we can say questions. But here, student, at the same time, you will face there are two variable, right? So that is what my kids. Let us suppose I'm just telling you there are two variables here. Y is equals to u and v. Y is equals to u and v. Beta, find dy by dx. In fact, this is kids, it's a formula here. Find d by y dx. Then how can we do? Then how can we do? Very simple, my dear. Okay, first you need to write d by dx. What is y? Differentiation of u v upon dx. So what is a rule beta for product rule? Students, if you are differentiating, u, for that time you have to keep constant v. If you are differentiating u, for that time you have to keep constant u, right? This is the way. So now students, I'm differentiating u, so I'll keep v is constant. So differentiation of du by dx plus u dv by dx. Simple, yeah. So just keep it in mind, right, beta? Now, yeah, I'm going to give you these all things with the help of example. But beta, before proceeding this one, yeah, I wanted to give you few formulas. Yes, beta. I wanted to give you few formulas here so that you can remember. Right? First, students, I wanted to tell you that is first formula, differentiation of sin x upon dx, which is equals to kids cos x. But there are many formulas here, but I'll not say all. I'll say those which I'll use regularly. Cos of x upon dx, which is equals to minus sin x. Beta ji, third one, differentiation of tan x upon dx, which is equals to sec square x. Right. Fourth, student, differentiation of log of x upon dx, which is equals to 1 by x. Which is equals to 1 by x. So this formula beta which I wrote, I'll use here, right? I'll use randomly, kids. That's why I'm not writing entire formula here, because entire, I think there are very long chart of the differentiation itself. So I'm not giving the entire chart to you. Yes, I'm giving you those formula which I'll use regularly, Sometime beta I'll use here, sometime, not always. Differentiation of cortex upon beta z dx, which is equals to minus cosec square x. Cosec square x, tan x, I said sec square x. Okay, sometime I'll use beta z sec x differentiation, which is the sixth formula. Differentiation of sec of x upon kids, sec of x upon dx, which is equals to beta sec of x into tan x. Sec of x into tan x. Sec of x into tan x. Right? Okay. Come bacha. We'll practice here. Product rule. We'll practice together product rule. Okay. So this is kids. First questions. This is kids. First questions here. Y is equals to x square into log of x. Find dy by dx. Find dy by dx. Okay, come student. For solution, beta, we remember formula here. What is the product rule formula? U v by dx, v du by dx plus u d v by dx. So this is first dy by dx. Y is what? X square log of x upon dx. As I said, my kids, you can take any u, any v. You have a freedom. My dear, you can take any function as a u, any function as a v. You have freedom. But keep in your mind, if you are differentiating any one of this, so keep second one is constant. That is a rule. So here is student log of x differentiation of x square by dx plus x square you differentiated, so keep x square constant. And this is what? Log of x upon dx. So log is students remains same only, and x square differentiations to x. You can apply beta formula here, n into x to the power n minus 1 plus student x square d log of x. Just now I said here log of differentiation 1 by x. You can say x and x. Happy birthday. So finally you can write it as 2x into log x plus x plus x. Now students, next. Sin x into log x. Kids, sin x into log x. Find dy by dx. Find dy by dx. So this is dy by dx beta. Y can write once. Sin of x log of x beta g dx. Log of x, I'm considering v, so I'll keep constant. I'll differentiate sin x by dx plus sin x, I'll keep constant. I'll differentiate log of x upon dx. So log of x sin x is what? Cos x plus sin x, and log x is what? 1 by x. So this is my kids answer for these questions. My kids, this is answer for these questions. Right. Okay. Next beta. Okay. Uh, Students, x square cos x, find dy by dx. Find dy by dx. Okay. So you can see, so this is a product rule. So finally you can write kids. This is d of y by dx, which you wanted to find. Y you can write the students, which is given x square cos of x upon dx, differentiation of x square, and students keep cos x constant upon dx plus x square, differentiation of cos x upon dx. So this is kids cos x, x square, differentiation to x. Now x square will come as it is, and cos x differentiation minus sin x. So beta, this is answer of these questions. Now here I'm giving you few homework based on product rule. So this is homework number 1. I didn't give no homework on the, yes, I'll give homework like different so summation and subtraction also. X square plus sin x plus log x. Next student, y is equals to 2x square plus cos x. Third student, x square into tan x. Fourth one is what student? You can say x into log x. X into log x. So these are the questions which you can do at home. Yep, last one 5. Y is equals to sec x into 1 by x square. But everywhere you need to find, everywhere you need to find, everywhere you need to find dy by dx, right, beta? Everywhere you need to find dy by dx. In all questions, students, in all questions, students, find dy by dx. Find dy by dx, right? Okay. Maybe it is visible for everyone. Okay. So beta, just we do all things here. I'll discuss in next class. If we'll get stuck in any numerical, I'll help you, my kids. Right. Okay. Next student, that is last one. Second last. We have one more here. I can say chain rule. Next, students, this is what division rule. What, my kids? This is division rule. This is what, beta? You can say division rule. Okay, so how can we do? Again, yeah, first beta, we try to understand the formula. So this is differentiation. Uh, you can see beta, they will mention here u by v upon dx. U by v upon dx. You can take students. Y is equals to u by v. Y is equals to u by v. So how can we do, bacha? First, we understand the formula beta g, which is highly important here. Beta process remains same, but little change with respect to product rule and this rule, right? So students, again, yeah, you can keep this is u and v, but what is advantage? Kids, in product rule, there is advantage. You can take any of the function u, any of the function v, but here we don't have this kind of opportunity. So student, but condition remains same here almost. You can keep v constant, differentiate u minus, you can keep here again u constant because you already differentiated. This is du dv by dx upon beta g, you can say v whole square. Upon beta g, you can say v whole square, right? So have a look at example will help you to understand, my kids. Okay, so this is what beta I'm telling you. Y is equals to x square upon beta g sin x. Find d by dx. Find d by dx, right? So here students, how can we do? Beta, apply basic formula here. If you understood formula, then you can try from yourself. If you didn't, then what's my solution? In solution beta j d by dx by beta can fit. Y is equals to x square upon beta g sin x upon your dx. So same bacha, this is u, this is v. So I'll keep constant sin x because it's a rule beta. This is what sin x differentiation of x squared upon dx plus, you can say, sorry, my bad student, extremely sorry kids, it's minus formula here, it's minus, this is what students, now I'll keep x square constant and I'll differentiate sine of x upon kids, this is the dx upon your v square. So we can say sine of x whole square. So this is what students, sin x and x square differentiation 2x minus x square sin x differentiation beta g, tell me, I said here cos x and beta, this will come as it is here. So we can say sine of x whole square. You can say sine of x whole square. So this is the point beta which you have to must keep in your mind. Right? I'll give kids next formula, next numerical based on this. Either you can take SS and pause the screen. You can write, or you can also make your notes later. Yes, kids, come. This is students. I can say y is equals to beta log of x upon beta g x square. What is the question, kids? Find dy by dx. Find dy by dx. So students, in solution, everywhere, beta, this is the first step. First, you need to write dy by dx. Now, in second step, students, you can feed value of y here. So this is log of x upon x square बच्चा जी dx. Beta, here I'm keeping x square constant. Differentiation of log of x upon dx minus log of x differentiation of x squared upon dx x square whole square. X square log x beta differentiation, as I said here, 1 by x. We remember formula, kids. Log of x and x squared. This is what? 2x. And this is x to the power 4. So kids, this is answer of these questions. Right. So just keep in your mind here. We practice regular kids. We practice regular kids. Maybe our 11th class challenge for you, beta. Right. Maybe it's a little mathematics, but without knowing these all mathematics kids, you will not do good in physics. It's hardcore truth. Right. So beta, be happy at home. Stay happy at home. We do very hard work. We do very hard work. Okay, now beta, have a look next numerical based on this. What kids? Y is equals to students. Y is equals to is beta. You can take x square upon beta g cos x. X square upon cos x. What is the question, kids? Find dy by dx. Beta, we have to find dy by dx. Students, as I told here, first step d by dx. So y, you can write it as x squared cos x upon dx. Now students, I'm keeping cos x is constant. I'll differentiate with as x squared upon dx minus student x square. I'll keep constant. Differentiation of cos x upon cos x upon dx upon beta. You can say cos of x whole square. You can say cos of x whole square, right? So beta cos x, this is remains same. X square, kids, this is what? 2x minus x square cos x differentiation minus sin x, so minus plus. This is plus sin x upon kids cos of x whole square. This is the, I can say, answer for this question, kids. So I can say at home stay at home safely, connect yourself with online education, but be keep in your mind, don't be divert yourself from online education. Online education is good for those kids, those who has a, I can say, target fixed. I'll do these things today only. I'll do this thing today only. Right. So for that condition, students, just be happy and try to be connect yourself. Online education will help you if you are ready to take help. But if you want it, if you are misleading, misusing your parents or your habit, then online not ever. I'll never recommend to anyone. But if you are good, if you have a good command on yourself, if I'm learning, so I will learn only. Don't be distracted during online class anywhere. So you can join online tuitions, online educations anywhere, whatever it's your choice. But if you have a habit for distraction, then you can go only for offline class. Then you can go only for offline class. Okay. Now students, now I'm giving you few I can say assignment for this division rule, but I that is the last one here. I wanted to teach you that is what my kids chain rule. Yes, it is super important here. This is chain rule. This is what my kids chain rule. Okay, what is this here? Beta, there is no rule at all here for this thing. Beta, for this condition, we'll go through mathematics. Illustration will help you to understand. Let us suppose I'm telling you, beta, there is some function here, e to the power x. You need to find dy by dx. Find dy by dx. So how can we do? Listen, my kids, carefully. Beta, solution. Differentiation of dy. Beta, this is first step are common in all types of differentiation. So this is what d, and what is y? E to the power ax upon dx, right? No, beta, what is the, how can we do it? How can we apply chain rule? Right, beta, it's very common. Students, no, exponential function. You can treat like this for your betterment. Exponential function you can treat as a primary function, and e to the power x you can treat as a secondary functions. Beta, this is a trick here. This is a trick. Just keep in your mind. Student, this is what I can say trick. Trick for exponential function means e to the power ax function. Either you are doing differentiation or integration. Beta ji, this function will come as it is. This function will come as it is. And whatever things you have will come as it is. Now, beta, here we have to apply chain rule here. So you have to differentiate a into x. So a into x you will differentiate here. Or you can remember like a short trick. What is the coefficient of x you have? Just simply you can multiply. You will get answer. So this is only trick only for exponential function and very much helpful here. Very much helpful in chain rule. So as I said here, e to the power x will come as it is. E to the power x will come as it is. Now, what is the coefficient of x, which is a? So this is your answer. Again, I'm giving next numerical here for your better understanding. Y is equals to e to the power 4x. Find dy by dx. Find dy by dx. Right. Just answer me, beta. How can we do? Short trick it. You can apply ni beta जी. Short trick you can apply. What is short trick? First step is very common. dy by dx. So what is y, kids? A to the power 4x upon here dx. First beta will differentiate here exponential function. As I said, either you are differentiating or integrating, exponential function will come as it is. So no need to worry. You can write e to the power 4x first thing. Then beta, as I said, a short trick here. You can multiply coefficient of x. It's a short trick, but method is what? Method I can tell here only beta. Method I can tell here, bacha. A to the power 4x upon dx. So e to the power 4x will come as it is. Now we have to differentiate separately. Differentiate separately 4x by dx, which is equals to 4. So that is your condition. I gave as a short trick, but that is a law also here. You can differentiate again 4x terms. First exponential bit, then 4x terms. I hope you got it. I hope you got it, my dear. Right. Okay. Have a look beta. Next questions here. Yes, beta. Y is equals to e to the power 2x plus 5. Questions remain same. Find d by dx. Find d by dx. Very easy here. Easily you can do. Very easy, beta ji. Easily you can do. This is what? D by dx. So what is y beta? E to the power 2x plus 5 upon dx. As I said here, this will come as it is. So you can write a student e to the power 2x plus 5 and multiplier coefficient of x. Finished. Finished beta. So this is what I can answer of the questions. Now students, I'm giving you few numerical based on means assignment here. Chain rule as well as division rule. Chain rule as well as division. Okay. So come to the point. Homework beta. This everywhere find dy by dx. Yeah. I'm not writing again and again. Y is equals to x square upon log x. Y is equals to e to the power ax upon x square. Beta the third one. Y is equals to e to the power ax upon sin x. Fourth year. Y is equals to e to the power 4x plus 3 upon beta g tan x. Fifth year. Y is equals to I'm just giving it. It's a little good kind of questions. We can say x square into log x plus e to the power 4x plus 3. In these all 5 questions is common. What you need to find? dy by dx. What you need to find? dy by dx. Right. Okay. Now students, there is a concept here which I wanted to discuss. Concept of maxima slash minima. It's with the concept of maxima slash minima here. Okay. How bacha we can understand that with the help of numerical. You know, beta, first things just keep in your mind. But anywhere, either they if they will mention maxima or minima, concept remains same. For maxima. Beta, if your double differentiation dy by dx square coming less than 0. So you can say what? Given question is what? Maxima. For minima, kids, if your double differentiation is greater than 0, so we can say given function belongs to minima, right? Now beta, how can apply it? I'll give numerical, then you will understand easily. Come to the point. Have a look, beta ji. Example here. Here you don't know, because in these questions, I'm not telling you, you need to find maxima or minima. Here you have to comment, given function belongs to maxima or minima. So, bacha ji, you can say, let us suppose I'm calling y is equals to 2x minus x square. 2x minus x square. Comment given function maxima or minima. Comment given function is maxima or minima. Given function is maxima or minima. If maxima, then you need to find y maximum. If minima, they need to find y minimum. This is the questions here, which you can keep in your mind. Come beta, have a look solution of these questions. Yes, beta, which you are learning here, it's very good concept of mathematics. Student, for anything, what is first point? You need to first find dy by dx first. So this is dy by dx, but this is the first step of the questions. So you can write y already mentions 2x minus x square upon dx. So you can say 2 bachaji differentiation of x upon dx minus differentiation of x square by dx. So you can see it's nothing but 2 only, dx by x bacha, 1 only here. 2x square, you can say 2x, right? Beta, now here I'll do the question step by step. So this is step 1. But I know we wanted point. At which point function will maxima or minima. So student, for point, what you need to do? But what you differentiated, same function will equate to 0. So for point students, you should equate dy by dx is equals to 0. So dy by dx is what? 2 minus 2x is equals to 0. Then here we'll get the point. Then you will able to find which point function is maxima or function is minima. So we can say which 2 is equals to x. So to cancel here. We can write x is equals to 1. X is equals to 1. Right. Okay, come to the point. Now, till now we don't know. Till now we don't know either function is maxima or minima. So step 1 beta finish. Kids, step 1 finish. Now here I'm going to do step 2 for the questions. Step 2 for the question. What is step 2? Beta differentiate again this function. This is what? dy by dx. So again you have to differentiate this one. Don't no need to differentiate this function. No, you have to differentiate this one. You can also say this function difference is correct only, but this function you need to differentiate again. So you can write over here d2 by dx square, which is equals to 2 beta differentiation 0. As you know everyone, differentiation of constant terms is what? 0. And 2x is what beta g? you can say -2. But now you can say, as I give the proof here, if d2 by dx square less than 0, less than 0, d2 by dx square less than 0 better. Given function is what? Tell me, maxima. Given function is what? Tell me everyone. This is what? Maxima, right? Okay. So this is maxima here. So you need to find, this is the given equation, y maximum, y maximum. So what is y here? Y maximum at what? At x is equals to 1. Keep in your mind. So beta x is equals to 1 here. You can put in this given equations. Once I'll write equation here. 2x minus x square. Now beta here I'll put, here I'm substituting, that is what? X is equals to 1 in equation 1. Here students, I'm substituting here x is equals to 1 in equation 1. So we can write over here by maximum, which is 2 minus 1. So what is your by maximum? Which is equals to 1. Which is equals to 1. Right. Beta, I'll do one more numerical here. Yes. Take SS. Okay. Last questions for today live session. This is what, student? Y is equals to x minus x square. Same thing here. Come into maxima or minima. Maxima, then find by maximum, minima, then find by minimum. Okay, so have look solutions here. I don't want to write questions again and again. So beta, first I'll differentiate. No, this is what? Step 1 beta. Differentiate once dy by dx, which is equals to 1 minus 2x beta for point kids. You should equate dy by dx is equals to 0. Dy by dx 1 minus 2x is equals to 0. So we can say 1 is equals to 2x, x is equals to 1 by 2. X is equals to 1 by 2, right? So step 1 finish kids. Now here, till now we don't know given function maxima or minima. So we have to differentiate again. So this is what? d2 by dx square. But I differentiate this function here because this is what? Already you differentiated one time. Beta, already you differentiated one time here. So this is twice differentiation. So what you can say, this is what? -2. So clearly you can write d2 by dx square less than 0. So given function belongs to maxima. Because what, student? This is what? Condition of maxima. So you need to find here in step 3 what is by maximum. What is by maximum? Beta, first you need to write equation here. 2, sorry, x minus x square. Beta, y maximum at what? By maximum at what? X is equals to 1 by 2. So you can feed here bacha, x is equals to 1 by 2. So this is 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. Kids, to take your LCM 2 and 4 remains 4 only. So this is what? 2 to the 4. So this is 2 minus 1 here. So what is the y maximum here? Which is equals to 1 by 4. Which is equals to 1 by 4. So just be remember here. I tried my best to just convey every points so that you can do the questions at home quickly. Right. So this is all about. I'm giving beta one homework here for these questions so that you can revise. Okay, just simple bit. I'm telling you, given function maxima or minima here, y is equals to t square minus 2t. Beta first questions. Second questions, you can take y is equals to x square minus x. Simply beta, you need to find maxima, minima. Given function belongs to maxima, minima, and whatever, right? So this is all about students. I can say basics mathematics, but not completed 8, right? Beta, this is not completed 8. Uh, Students, I can tell we have one more part that is major here, integration, which I'll do today itself in the night. I'll try it because today I have a missions to complete basic maths today only, because it's literally beta. It's very highly required to complete your basic maths with good confidence, right? Remaining bacha, I'm going to stop this live session. I'll see you in the next session.